Very alarming report of Canada published by CBC just 2 months back. It's not much old, it's just new, in which it is told that many Canadians are leaving Canada due to multiple reasons. The numbers they have shown are quite alarming. These numbers are even 10% more than USA and almost 70% more Canadians told that we are leaving Canada. It's quite a different data which was in 2012. If you will compare the 2012 and 2024 data, it's almost 70% more Canadians are willing to leave Canada. So I think current Canadian pressure on the students, current Canadian statement from the Immigration Minister Mark Miller, current statement of opposition leader of Canada, current emails being sent to students, and current pressure on skilled workers, and current statements of Canadian citizens, they are all stitched with each other. CBC reports are telling, it's not old report as I already told, just new 2 months back. It's what quite alarming and shocking for me as well, because if you will compare this report with past reports, those reports were very optimistic. What they are telling? They are telling that cost of living is very high in Canada. So why we are going to stay? Where they are going? This is also a question which I will tell you later on. But where these Canadians are living, if they are living, where they are going? This is also a question. Taxes, they are telling they are more. Second problem after cost of living, tax is not the second problem. Second problem, they are telling that housing crisis is more. And of course, housing crisis, so many topics are being discussed in social media. But I think Australia, Canada becoming number one in a housing crisis. Canadian citizens who are technically they are national, and they are not much in trouble because they are getting social benefits as well. Health benefits are there. If they are unemployed, they will get financial benefit. Pensions are being paid. Their children educations are almost free. So they are getting almost all benefits. Why they are leaving? Mean cost of living and housing crisis. And number three, they are telling we are jobless. Jobless, they are telling. I just saw my comment in my YouTube channel. Almost 500 words I have read from a Canadian citizen. Almost he was weeping and he was telling, sir, there was huge competition of job. And he told there is a competition between Canadian citizen, student visa, work permit visa, and the tourist visa. Four type of the people are competing for the jobs. And he told one another shocking point that, sir, we don't get jobs. Canadian citizens don't get jobs. Students get jobs. Work permit skilled worker who are coming from overseas, they get jobs. Tourist visa holders who convert tourist visa to the work permit, they get jobs. We don't get jobs. It's quite astonishable. I didn't ask him answer, but I know answer is that Canadian citizens technically are the national of Canada, and they want salary according to their status. And students actually they down the market as well. For example, if any company is giving $25 per hour, they may be working on $11 per hour because they are coming from developing country. That's enough for them to survive in Canada, although they are also feeling much difficulty. Similarly, work permit visa holders who are coming from overseas, they have skills also. That's why they are they are immigrated to Canada. And when they had immigration to Canada, they entered Canada, so they have no any other work, they have no enjoyment, they can work 24 hours, they can work with enthusiasm, dedication. So Canadian citizens, companies are not much preferring, which is might be true or false, but might be that this reason. But he is telling competition, sir, for jobs. Four types of the people are competing. Why we stay here? Because the facilities, facility that was in my mind, health facility, social benefits, children education. I don't know why Canada is not providing houses to the Canadian citizens. Why housing crisis were not planned 10 years back, especially developed countries, including UK, Canada, and Australia. It's quite astonishing. Of course, they plan 10 years before everything, education papers of O levels, A levels, 10 years before they planned. Water storage they planned 10 years before. Why housing crisis was not planned by Australia and Canada? So Canadian government, now opposition leaders straightforward telling, you must pause immigration, you must stop immigration. I think these are the discussions which we never listen in history of Canadian immigration, and so much pain which I just saw the comments of Canadian citizen in my YouTube channel, and that was astonishable for me as well. So therefore, Canadians are living according to CBC reports. Canadians were living in 2012 also, 2012 also, but now where they are going? 70% of Canadians citizens, they are willing, or they are left, or they are willing, mean that if they are present in Canada they are planning to move, or they had already moved. So CBC report are very alarming, and 70% more Canadians want to leave Canada because they think their taxes are more. Now currently where they are switching, actual reports, there is no any factual data. Data is only present that 70% more Canada is Canadian citizens than the 2012 want to live, but data is not there where they are going. But most reports are they are moving to United States, they are moving to UAE, United Arab Emirates. I really appreciate UAE, although they don't give nationality to the citizens, but they are compensating in the taxes. UAE attracted the European people, Canadian people. So where this money will go? Because UK Prime Minister now another I think gave a biggest statement that pay taxes even you are working in any country. It's quite astonishable. You are working in Canada and you are UK citizen. You had to pay tax to the UK. So some multifactorial irrelevant informations are coming from different top leaders. For example, Mark Miller telling students, if you had studied, go back to your home country. Don't stay here because we are not able to afford. They are right, because if these conditions, if Canadians are planning to leave Canada, if they are worried, the criminal one Canadian citizen were talking to me that some criminal cases like over cars have been stolen by the migrants. So this is little bit problem, managerial problems as well. Although migrants are very useful, students were very successful in Canada in the last years. If you see in the last decades and last 2 decades, if Canada grew up, this is just because was skilled workers and the students. The story become complicated. We'll keep updating you. Thank you very much.